from spark to flame. Every number learns a name. Lift the floor and clear the air. Wave by wave we get there. Tide and spark, rise and fall. Carry us above the wall. Count the glowing steps we take till the shoreline starts to wake. Silver pulses open doors. All the maps become the shores. Quiet patience, steady ground. Miles of progress in a sound. Oh, keep the light through the night. Tide and spark, we neon digits in the haze, rising steady through the maze. Every second turns a key, opening what we will be. Hold and let it fly. Heartbeat sinks the sky. Counter lights, glow, 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 rushing like a river flow. Flashing lights, glow, 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 rushing like a river flow. Closer to the line we draw. Flashing lights, glow, 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 rushing like a river's flow. Footsteps echo on the screen, silver trails and laser beams. Tiny sparks become a fire. Every click is climbing higher. Quiet hush, then thunder breaks. Wave by wave, the record shakes.
Hello everyone, Ali is back, and today we are in our third episode of StreamSaga development. As usual, I will do a small sound check at the beginning. Just anyone, anything in the chat, let me know it works, and we're gonna start right away. Okay, thank you so much. I see the reactions. I guess we can start. So let me wrap up what we are doing here in general and what we started with last time. Basically, I'm gonna be streaming how I vibe code everything and how I approach to the development, how I maintain projects, how I will just try to share my experience that I already do on a daily basis, but also I'm gonna be learning a lot by myself, and we are gonna do it together, and I will be struggling for you guys. But it's fun. I love doing that. So, StreamSaga. StreamSaga is the application, is the first thing we are building here. It's an app that allows stream viewers to basically vote for whatever they want to see in the streams in the future, and it has a different set of features. It has the authentication, of course. It has the role base. Like it doesn't have it yet, but we are gonna work on it today. A role-based functionality, so basically ACL, access control level. So we can like defer different we can have different features and defer the behavior of the app accordingly based on the user's role. And also it will use the Supabase, which allows us to have not only a normal database but also vector database and vector search, which I hopefully we are gonna get to today finally, because this is one of the most interesting things that I'm waiting for. And yes, let's just review what we've done on the previous episode. So in the previous episode, okay, yeah, by the way, all the frameworks, everything we're working on is open source. It's available online, so you can open my GitHub, go to my social channels, you will see the link to the GitHub, and it's in the descriptions here as well. We have our app StreamSaga, open sourced and constantly updating while we're working on it. And also we have the stream framework, which explains how my stream works, and it has also the description of all the episodes, what we've done there, and also it has the most important part is the frameworks for you and for me, like methodologies and checklists and best practices for particular approaches in the development. Yeah. So I did a little preparation about the plan, what we can do today. And first thing is, if you remember from a previous stream, our architecture rule did not properly work yet, and we created a workflow to trigger it manually. But I think yesterday I came up with an idea how to force it to make updates automatically. I did not try it yet, so we are gonna test it today together. But yes, I'm not gonna be doing the same mistakes. We are not gonna spend 1.5 hours today on the rules. We will do coding part, more like engagement and interactive part. So yeah, so this is gonna be just a small check. Also, we need topics, right? Our system consists of topics and proposals related to topics, and topics can only be created by admin, and that's why we need the ACL implementation today already. And this is what we're going to work on next. We will implement the admin role support, and we will make sure that our application have a gated access to the admin panel that checks the admin role, and also there will be checks on the database level as well. and then we will implement the create topic feature, of course, and later we will implement the create proposal feature, which will be available to anyone. I mean, basically anyone who is just registered. And finally, hopefully today we are gonna get to the search feature, which will be a very interesting part for me. Okay. So also one more thing, I noticed that last time when we were implementing the where is it? I just lost it. Here. When we were implementing the authentication, we actually did not pass any project description to it. So what we were discussing last time is that we need to have the architecture file, which is like the projection of state of the code base right now. So it doesn't ever have anything related to the future things unless it's necessary to like consider them, like in terms of architecture, for example. Like you need to reason why you picked a particular approach to a particular problem, and for that reasons it's acceptable to have like future thoughts about future in the architecture document, but it's not a planning document and so on. And this is exactly the problem. Why, if you remember last time, I actually had to explicitly additionally specify that we need to implement Twitch authentication. And back then I didn't come up to my mind that it was just because we did not have any specification ready for the agent. And this is what we're gonna do first thing. If you remember, we prepared at the first episode, we prepared the product the description document, which consists of all the features we are gonna have in our app. So I had it in the Stream framework, and I think I'm just gonna copy paste it into our application here. Let's just call it PRD. Maybe we already need to scope these documents somehow, or maybe later. Yeah, we're gonna do it later. Yeah, I'm gonna be later actually analyzing the stream with the AI, and this what a cool feature I can do is just I ask the AI and Gemini basically to just browse my whole stream and tell me what did I decided to keep for later, and it just prints me all the list, that all of the stuff that I said during the development that is gonna be done later, and then I can just fill in my backlog with it. Really cool. And yeah, so that's why I'm just explicitly mentioning later, so with Gemini does this next time as well. Okay, so we copy pasted this PRD document, and I guess we need a rule for it. So maybe let's just come up with something quickly. Let's go here, customization, rules, architecture documentation. Okay, let's add a new one. Global. No, it's not a global. My God. It's workspace. It's gonna be called feature planning. Notes. So here, probably let's just ask the AI to do it for us. Here, edit, feature planning, notes, coding rule. Right. So I want to have two things there. Like, first of all is my idea why we were not seeing we were not like actually forcing agent to write the architecture file after the implementation, is that because the implementation plan, like this is my idea, I don't know if it's a fully like a viable idea, but we are gonna test it. I think it's because the implementation plan itself did not have any basically check boxes for writing this architecture. This is why I think this might work, so we will see if it is. And let me just type it here. Write feature planning notes coding rule. Okay, so first thing is gonna be always include add to do for updating the project architecture at the end of the implementation plan. See rule. Yeah, basically like this. I think we can just reference. Yes, and do it also nicely like this. So write feature planning notes coding rule. Always include, like this is the first step. Always include a to do for updating the project architecture at the end of the implementation plan. So you remember we decided that we are not gonna be using the implementation planning rule, because the agent does it by itself, but apparently it does not consider our other rules. So let's just tweak it and see if it's gonna work. Hopefully yes. And the second thing is also that during the feature planning, use or consult PRD document if present for additional context. All right. So yeah, let's just ask it to like make it shorter. Basically, I don't want to post a book here, right? Rules. Okay, let's go. Hopefully it won't have a implementation plan for that. I think I needed to select this fast because execute task directly. Let's just try it instead for the first time. Go back and fast. Okay, now we're talking. I wonder, like, all the time is just trying to use the shell to basically write the files, like with this cut and then streaming it into the file descriptor, but they usually use like internal tools of the IDE, like write file or something like this. This is crazy. I don't know, like if it's intended or it's just a bug that no one cares about. Oh yeah, basically let's check also for the updates. No updates. So for 1 week already we're using Antigravity with no updates. Interesting. Okay, I updated the requested coding rules. Let's see what's in there. Architecture update plan, always include a to-do item for updating the project architecture at the end of implementation plan. Refer to for details, consult. Okay, it did not make any meaningful changes to my prompt. Basically, okay, let's just keep it like this. And add these files to our project. And we are gonna plan the next feature, and we will see if this works. Okay, we're done with this part. Add admin role support for users with gated access to admin panel. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just copy paste it into our agent for planning. Add admin role support for the users, gated access to the admin panel. Use Supabase users metadata or app metadata to read the role, the user role. Also, let's check what did we do null. Okay, or null. So basically, default gonna be default. Yeah, we will just check, I guess, if there is a role and if it equals to admin. I think that's enough. Use Supabase users app metadata to read the user role. Okay, we will see. Let's just put our thoughts here, and I guess this guy should figure it out by itself. What else do we need? So we are basically gonna just have a user admin, basically me and another user who will not have a role. So we will just gate the access to this admin page, which we have here. And that's it for now, which is, I guess, enough. And then we will go to the database migrations and stuff. Okay, let's start. Also, yeah, all good, all good. It's in planning mode now. I was thinking about actually adding the MCP today for the context 7, because working with Supabase requires like knowledge about its documentation and so on. But we will see if the AI will not figure out how to do the stuff. I'll help it with additional context, but for now, I guess we can just let it go. Oh, you see, there is like this bug again that I don't see anything. Okay, apparently Antigravity is not supposed to be running for 1 week without being closed. So let's do that and restart it. Because I don't understand why it doesn't show me any plan. And also, I actually couldn't figure out. You remember last time we were talking about the background tasks, and Antigravity basically ran our app somewhere in the background, and I completely lost it. And yeah, of course I was able to just find the process ID and kill it directly, but this is crazy. Also, like part of this crazy not very convenient UX that they are offering right now. But yeah, let's see. And also, like, okay, I understand this is a new feature or new basically project completely, and but like, man, they did not have any updates for a week already, so this is strange. Or am I just that lucky that it doesn't work on my PC? Okay, so that's why I actually ran the app here manually in the console, but yeah, let's see. There is some feedback actually in the chat. I'm gonna read it for you. Supabase is quite common and didn't had major changes in a while. Top models should know that without MCP. Oh, okay, thanks. Makes sense. I came across it hanging during generating thinking phase. Stopping and saying continue helps. Okay, but look, it said that it have created an implementation plan for me already. So maybe it's a little bit different issue. But yeah, let's just do good old approach of just restarting it and see what's gonna happen. Okay, so now I'm gonna also actually close this browser because it's the one that was opened by Antigravity, which is completely controlled by it. Because if I try to open any other website, it just takes control and says browser control something. I guess it's just a headless browser and different process probably from my usual Chrome. Okay, let's close all that, including Antigravity, and open it again. Oh, we see the plan is here. Let's see if this works also, because last time I clicked show 3 more, it did not work as well. Yeah, okay. So it's super buggy, and they are not planning to fix them, I guess, anytime soon, because there are still no updates. Let's see, maybe there are some updates for the extensions. I don't know if they use it. No. Okay. Okay, let's go back to our chat, our context. We have what we have here is add admin role support. This plan outlines the steps to add admin role support and gate access to the admin panel using the Supabase users app metadata. User review required. Okay, this is for me. This change will restrict access to /admin roles. This is what we need. Yes. Ensure that the admin user has the admin role set in their app metadata. We're gonna do that. Okay, no problem. Propose changes. Middleware. Update session function to check if the request was okay. Retrieve the user. Check the role. Okay, sounds cool. Verification plan. Automate test none. Okay, amazing. Manual verification. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, let's go. Plan looks solid. Let's just let it. Oh yeah, I forgot to commit this one. Done. Let's just let it create. I'm gonna read the chat meanwhile while it's thinking. Antigravity had like 10 updates past week. It should be more stable now. Well, it did not look like it was updated automatically on my machine, but because it never closed, the process was the same. And I checked the manually last stream even, and this stream. Um, there were none basically. Okay, he did figure out that the server must be started again. Yes, it did. I like that it asynchronously basically just creates like a couple of questions for me and waits unless I'm like answer or decide on all of them. This is cool, but also not that noticeable yet. So we're gonna run it here now. We have the process here. I know like now I understand that you can find this process here, but like whenever you switch the the task basically just disappears. So there is like no centralized database of background processes running by Antigravity. I wonder, like, it should be unavailable right now because we have no role set to any user. Will it try to sell me now that it works? Let's see. Okay, so we just started the app first before the implementation. What's happening? Playback available. Oh, this is the video that you guys were talking about last time. It does make them. Oh, so apparently I guess it's also reading the console log, because look, it did not even ask me to like copy paste the result of, or not the result, but like the output of the console in the browser, so it can just more easily debug stuff. This is really cool. We're like on the third episode already with Antigravity, and it still looks like I'm just, testing it. Like that the purpose of the streams is just testing the Antigravity, but of course not. Ah, okay, so it still wants to run the command again, but it's already running, no? What happened? Okay, it was killed. Okay, go, please. This is actually also like, I think it's easy part of the app, but in reality, especially with Next.js, actually I'm struggling a lot with this redirects, especially with I18N, basically internationalization of the app. So like different languages. If you use that in your URLs, this is a pain in the ass, because I thought I fixed that in my other project, and today I figured out that I did not, and it was like working for 2 months. Actually, not working for 2 months. Crazy. Okay, so it just stopped the server again. I don't know why. It asked me to run it again. Let's do it. Oh, we did not actually see the architecture in the implementation plan, so our rules did not work again. Okay, we will try and call the workflow that we created last time and see if it's gonna work. Like, I mean, hopefully, more likely it's gonna work, but yeah, there is no trust in this anymore. Okay. It did some edits, but I don't know, like, what is this? Console error. But why does it need to restart the server all the time? I don't understand. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, I think it's taking too long. If it will not work in a couple of minutes, then I'm just gonna open my Copilot and do it with Sonnet or Opus. Okay, so middleware file just did not work in general. It looks to me that it cannot even... Oh, okay, it sees some logs already. Okay, I think it figured out how to fix that. But yeah, look, man, it's like... I don't know why. This is supposed to be one of the easiest part of the framework, especially like Next.js solved that under the hood. But still, somehow it just takes so much time for it to fix. The same thing, basically, what we faced was the CSS that never works from the first shot for I don't know, almost a year already that I'm vibe coding. Um, this is odd. But it looks now that it fixed the issue because we were redirected from admin panel to the main page. Let's make it also a little bit more beautiful. Okay, we have the walkthrough. So it did not, luckily it did not try to sell me make music slightly louder, please. I don't know about that. Maybe later, we'll see. Because I received many different feedback about the sound volume, and I think it would be better to not have music rather than have it. So I mean, crucial is to that you hear me well, and okay. So admin roles, support, walkthrough, changes, middleware, moved middleware from the root directory to source middleware. Yeah, voting. Yeah, we can have a voting on the Isabel amount. Yes, later. You will be donating for it. Um, dated. Okay, so it moved the middleware from the root directory to sources, and I guess this is what fixed the issue, and it updated some code base, which we will see now later. And supposed to check the metadata, and also now I'm planning to show or hide this admin panel button here, because like now we are not an admin user, but we still have the access here. That just does not look good. And redirects non-admin user to slash. This is okay, yeah, the good behavior. Instead of showing 404, it's also better for different kind of search engine optimizations. Yeah, okay, we don't need that. Let's accept everything. We saw it working. Let's just review the code and also ask for additional changes and see. Okay, so we moved this file, which uses the Supabase middleware, and make sure to include all the session related metadata to the request object. And so it was a free trial with music during S1E1. No, I mean, I can make it louder, but I am just afraid that it will be louder than it's supposed to be. Okay, let me try. Okay, right now I have it at minus 50. Let me just put like, I don't know, minus 45. Transition. Does it work? Like, is it good now? Can you please give me a feedback? Is it any better, I mean, or should it be more louder? Okay, I guess it's okay. A little. What about this? Yeah, good for me. Okay, okay, guys, thanks. So let's see. The change is small basically, because the Supabase does update the request with the user session metadata already. We can just use that already directly. I guess here we are gonna be just posting all this kind of stuff, which is like, it does not look good to me, but which is, it's inside the update session function, which is not like kind of responsible for that. Middleware is responsible for that and this matcher. But okay, let's just keep it like this for now and see where it will lead us and how it will grow in the future, and maybe we will just refactor that. And so we check the path name. So if it's an admin, then starts with an admin. So basically it just scopes the whole admin URLs that we're gonna have in the future. And if there is no user authenticated or user app metadata role is not equal to admin, then we just redirect it to the main page. Okay, this looks good. And let's just ask it to also don't show admin panel menu item if user is not an admin. Oh, you know why? The actually episode 1, I was listening to a different music, I mean from different channels, so probably they had it set up louder, and that's why, because like last time and this time I'm using the same source, and probably that's why you don't hear it. Probably I should even tune it actually for the other scenes, like starting soon and other. Okay, implementation plan, hide admin menu item for non-admin users. Yes, this is literally what I said, so please just go ahead and do this. 40 minutes already and we just made one change. Oh my god, it's taking so long. I thought like we are gonna be delivering bunch of stuff every 1.5 hours 3 times a week, but apparently it's taking more time. Well, okay. Verify that menu is hidden. Okay, it is. So it worked. Now let's go to the Supabase, find our user, and manually edit its or we actually can do it with the SQL query, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. But let's see. 1 second. I have some queries that I was using before. User metadata roll up. Okay. Maybe you can try here. Row up metadata, and what are we accessing? Now let's just ask it how to do this. Okay, how do I change the role of a user manually now? Any SQL or UI guides? So I just want to figure out how do I put the role there. Of course, like we can set up like a seed script which will spin up on the database with all the required data. But for now, we're not gonna do that. So let's just see how we can manually trigger things. And what's this? Creating a guide for manually created guide. So there is something called a guide here also, or what is it? That would be amazing actually if there will be like a one place here where we can access all the documentation that was ever created in this project. This might be very helpful, especially if they will like implement something like a search through it. That would be insane. Or even like squashing them from time to time together into like one knowledge base. But this is basically what we're doing with the architecture file, right? So, okay, let's open it. Yes, this is exactly that I wanted to do. Let's just go and execute that here. We are gonna need to have our user email set up properly. alran.streaming@gmail.com, and role is admin. So let's see if it's okay. Success. Let's see the tables. Okay, let's just go and find it here. Here is the user. Here is the metadata, and I don't see the role. Did it work or did it not? Okay, let me just copy paste to make sure. This email here. Maybe I made a mistake. Okay, let's check this. Oh, have you seen this? They're actually generating the titles for your SQL queries automatically here. Like if I guess if I just run it. This is crazy. Like this is a new generation of user interfaces, guys. Like you see the AI where you did not even expect it. Okay, so I called this query and checked that my user is definitely possessing a role admin. So let's just refresh and check. Yes, we have the menu item here. We have the list of stuff here. We have access to this admin panel. We are not getting redirected, and let me just use that on different browser and log in with another account which is not connected, which does not have the admin role, and we will see. Yeah, I did. So you can see here that we don't have any. Okay. So the last part remains is to update our architecture file and with all the changes that we've made so far, so our agent does not get crazy. Okay, yes, this looks good. How do we do this? I guess like that, right? Let's see. Okay, workflows work, but it's still inconvenient, to be honest. Okay, so it's finished. Let's see what was changed and push that. Middleware was moved. That's true. Also, middleware for session management and RBAC. Okay. Main navigation, house aware, admin link gated by role. This is like, yeah, okay. Middleware, access control, role based. Yeah, looks good to me. So we have our first feature from our to-do list done, and now let's go connect to database, create services for it, and the migrations and everything, and especially the RLS, which is the beauty of Supabase. Okay, so I have it pushed. You can play with it already if you want, and we are gonna start a new session. So now let's implement. Oh, do you see where is the button? Actually, it used to be here. If you remember, I tried to, or no, it was a different agent, to input my prompts with audio with a microphone, but it's not here anymore. Now let's implement add topic feature in the admin panel. Should we give it any additional context? I guess now let's connect to the database and implement. Yeah, no. Why I'm always trying to think for it? I don't know. Let's go like this and see. So it analyzed the architecture, but it doesn't seem that it analyzed the PRD document that I asked it to do. Maybe our rules are shitty again. Okay, don't forget to consult PRD. Oh, so it's kind of hanging here while it's getting ready to accept additional comments. Interesting. So basically this feature does not work. It's just like a visual I don't know, a lie. Basically you just sit in the queue. So it's like it's basically a feature for you as a human to not forget stuff that you want to add, but it waits still for the session. Because I was wondering, like, how should that work, that you just, you know, drop additional context during the inference process. But yeah, it's all actually very, very easy at the end. Okay, add the topic feature to admin panel. Goal description. Implement the ability for admins to add new topics via admin dashboard. This involves creating a new topic dialog, server action for handling the submission, and integrating with Supabase for persistence. Important database schema. This feature requires the topics table in Supabase dependencies. I will implement topic custom dialog. Okay. This is a UI related stuff, and data fetching. I will switch the admin dashboard to fetch real data from Supabase instead of using mock topics. Okay, let's give it a couple of comments here. I want, this is actually also new thing for me. I've never used that, so this is gonna be interesting. I want to use a real-time data approach. Just for your information, man. So we can just proceed later. Oh, yeah, amazing. I was afraid that it's gonna start working on that immediately. So this is what we have here. Also make sure to use vectors for topic titles, so we can easily search through oh my god, through them in the future. This is cool. I like it. I will forgive Antigravity, I guess, all its bugs. It definitely looks very cool. And I'm still like, what I don't like is I don't see any progress bar of like how what is my current usage. Maybe I'm just missing something here. I don't know, but yeah, it would be great to kind of control that. Okay, propose changes UI. We'll have a dialog, including our portals. Admin feature, replace mock topics with a server-side Supabase query, fetch actual topics, replace the static and new topic button. Okay, and new topic dialog page, backend logic. Where are the migrations? Probably somewhere below. Create topic. We are gonna have this function. Yes. Ensure topics table exists in Supabase. Okay, okay. So it just doesn't want to handle that automatically. Let's give a comment here. You ensure you have migrations for that I can run. Okay, it looks good so far. Let's see the schema while it's here already. ID is okay, title is okay, status okay, user ID okay, created that, updated ad, and also you forgot archived ad, deletion feature. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's just I don't know which button. Proceed with the implementation. No, please address the comments first. I mean, this should be implied, right? But just to make sure. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to a human, to be honest. So just behaving similarly. Okay, new plan. Let's see what have changed. Maybe like this. Oh no. Use Supabase Realtime for topic list to reflect changes instantly. Use migrations for database schema changes. Add vector support embedding column for future search capabilities. Add archive that. Yes. The admin topic list will be converted to a client component to support Supabase Realtime subscription. Okay. Vectors, I will add the vector extension and then embedding column to the topics table. Okay. Note actual embedding generation calling OpenAI API is not part of this task, but the column will be ready. Okay, so we have to do it manually. I didn't know that. I thought there is like some kind of I don't know, like cheap to use embedding model available, but I will create new migration. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I guess we're gonna use OpenAI for that, or something similar, or maybe OpenRouter. I haven't used it in a while. We can do that. Enable vector extension, create topics. Okay. Assuming OpenAI dimensions. I know you guys are more familiar with embeddings than I am. Some of you. So if you have any advices for this part, I would I would really appreciate about the embedding part. I mean, maybe it shouldn't be called embedding, or yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I think I was thinking like maybe to name it like title embedding, but then I realized that probably embedding could be actually not only for title, but actually for combination of different params, properties of the entity. Okay. Custom dialog, usual tailwind, which is initial data, render new component topic list, hydrate initial data and subscribe to real-time updates. Okay. User to run, or I can. No, you cannot run anything. Okay. Looks good. Let's just proceed with that and see what it's gonna turn into. Meanwhile, I guess I'm gonna have to link my Supabase CLI to this project because I have it linked to something else. Or maybe I'm gonna just run them manually. I don't know, like if it's possible. I will see. Nice. There is an MCP also. Read only. Amazing. Okay. I was afraid of this, but it started immediately doing that. Calling the database queries directly in the React codebase. Yikes. We are gonna fix this. Okay, it's done. Supposedly. Let's see if we run the terminal here. Can we do something like Supabase help link to Supabase project 8? Is it possible to, or maybe let's try it like this: npx Supabase help. Supabase doesn't prepare embeddings for you. You should run inference yourself and then store it in the pgvector or in vector bucket produced 2 days ago. Okay. Thank you so much. we will do that. That's interesting. So it's not that out of the box, everything out of the box solution, but yeah. I thought, we just push stuff and does all the job for you. Okay, question. Is there a way to run migrations without linking the CLI? I'm gonna just unlink, I guess. Okay. So it's only linking inside the project you're working in. One sec, let me see. Work. Okay. Now I see it. I think we can just use. Yeah. Let's link. Here, I think it just links different projects. No. Not one of those. More. How do I do this? Let's try like this. Supabase link and project reference is, I guess, this ID. Your account does not have necessary privileges to access endpoint. Oh my god. New challenges all the time. You know what? I'm afraid that if I'm gonna run this migration like manually, this SQL script is just gonna like not be tracking the migrations, and it has the migration tracking system included. I like it. It's pretty cool. That's why I would love to use migrations directly instead. Run migrations without Supabase dashboard. Copy SQL below and run the project. No. CLI is database URL. I guess we're gonna have to figure out how to link it. I did that once, but now it needs. Mm. My project reference looks correct. Let's do like this. Okay. Didn't work neither. Well, it's my different account, and I think it just doesn't work with different accounts properly. I don't know. Let's try like this and be. Okay, so it reads some of the metadata, I guess, that I have on my laptop. Anyways. Okay, so I need to log out and log in into different. Yes. Okay. Let's go here. Something went wrong. Sorry about that. Please try again later. And why is that? Let's try again. Okay. Okay, we are in. We are finally in. Let's call Supabase link. Yes, this is us. Okay, we are in. And now we can call the migration. But first, I would like to review it because I haven't seen it yet. And what we're doing here is we are reviewing stuff as well. Let's see. So it enables the vector extension. Then it creates the topic table. It enables the row level security, which is what we need for out like this is basically the Supabase magic that our users can directly work with the database without like any middleware as a backend or something like this, which is a very scary and interesting part at the same time, and which is what allows this real time and basically direct calls to the database through the API from the front end. So let's just review that. Create policy, public topics are viewable by everyone. Okay. And authenticated users can insert topics. This is not true. This is not what we wanted to have. That's why it's important to always review whatever bullshit AI gives you out of its mouth. Users can update topics. No. We need to change this migration. Your migration is almost good. Only admin, only user with app metadata role admin can create and modify topics. Okay, now we're talking. Yes, this looks good. So basically, it will get the JWT token from the user, authorized user, and check if the role is present in app metadata and if it equals to admin. And then you will be able to basically insert into topics or make updates into topics table. And anyone can select which is what we wanted. But also probably, or we can do that later, that no one can see deleted topics, for example, or something like that, but I don't think it's crucial now. let's just keep it like that, and we will do that later. So migration looks cool. Oh, it even added the architecture. We did not ask for it. How is that possible? I'm still surprised with how inconsistent and unreliable this whole thing is. Okay. But well, let's review the architecture file first, or no, let's review the UI first. So we have the actions here. It's called create topic. It creates the client, the browser client basically. Oh no, it creates a server client. Interesting. Use server. How it's gonna be used here? So we have types updated here. We have the UI for dialog for creation of the topic. So I'll just add it right away. I don't see any like server related code here. And we have this action called create topic, which calls Supabase, gets the user. Does some validation of the inputs and inserts the data. Okay, this works. Let's see what we have here. Maybe we can abstract it like into something similar to actions, which works with database. Topic list, what is it? Use client. It's also just a UI, right? Or not? No, Supabase channel. So channel is, I guess, this real-time thing. I have never used it, so it's also new for me. We're gonna be debugging that. But what I definitely don't like is that mixing this business logic inside of the UI. This is gonna create a nightmare in the future. So we are gonna ask it now immediately. Please abstract the code base that works with the base. The code base or any business logic base from the UI components. And so we have it ID and refactorable in the future, refactorable and testable. So what it did is that it created this list table, topic list, and passes here, and here it just connects, creates the client of Supabase, and then yeah, okay. So this is part is just getting it's just selecting data from the database, from the topics table. And I think this is a server-side rendering, which is doing like a preloading of the data when we just load the app. So it's gonna be available in the HTML that goes out of the server immediately. And this part, topic list, is by itself also connecting here to this channel and subscribes to it. And then later, I guess, yeah, this payload, whenever we receive it, it checks the event if it's insert, update, or delete, and updates the local state accordingly. It seems to me that there should be some kind of state manager that does this already, or maybe it's like supported by or somehow connected to Supabase. New plan here. Yeah, so let me finish with that. So I think there should be some kind of state manager which is like kind of does this under the hood, because I don't think like writing this all event processors manually is a good idea. It always leads to errors and unexpected errors. And also here you see we have this temp in Supabase. I don't think we even should do anything with that. I mean, it should be in more likely it should be in the git ignore. Let me check. How am I doing that in different project? Okay, no, I just don't have it there. Oh, okay, yes. Let me just copy paste that here. There is an additional git ignore, which should be actually here, which tells it to ignore basically this .temp. So now it's nicer. We are just gonna push this one. So yeah, let's see the plan that it created for us. Abstract Supabase integration, business logic out of UI components and server actions into dedicated service layer. This improves maintainability, stability. Exactly what I wanted to do. Get topics. Just topics. Real time. Subscribe to topics. Yes. Proceed. This is what I need. I'll see if there is anything happening. Meanwhile, something crazy is happening here, but let it finish. Okay, so we just abstracted the creation, like the connection of Supabase, but still this state update is still in here. I guess. I mean, I don't know. Well, I wouldn't abstract this. Let's just keep it as easy as it is done right now. I mean, we could dive deeper into that, but I am afraid that we will end up just writing React applications for weeks instead of focusing on different backend stuff and tools. So yes, I'm not gonna be using any state managers for now. Maybe later. But yeah, let's at least abstract this like channel names and so on, because maybe it will even create yeah, it did exactly. So it even created like the typing around it, so it's already much better and strict. So, okay, it's finished, it's abstracted everything. Let's just review the result. So real time here is basically hook, I guess, that subscribes and listens to the callback and just triggers another callback. Okay, and we have a get topics here and create topic here, which is a service. And what's the difference between actions? I don't know. What's the difference between actions and service? Can you keep only one approach. Yeah, because like here is just the action is calling a service, which is confusing because the action is also using Supabase. Or maybe it's like a more like a high level thing which connects different entities and services just for topics. I already see a little bit from the chain of thought. It actually makes sense, but let's see what it will print.
Tide turns quietly in cold, undercurrents overload.
Crazy. It's taking so much time for it to reason about something it already did. Okay, different server action. These are your API controllers. They handle the web, turns, checking authentication, parsing some data. Okay, services. This is your business logic. It handles the data concerns. Okay, can you keep one? Yes. We could pull logic inside action. This is what we had before. It's simpler but makes the code harder to test, reuse. Only services, no, because not call backend code directly. Okay. Keeping this is the best. Okay, agree. Please make sure to reflect all these changes in our architecture and also include the patterns for future decisions on how to create or structure the code, which approach to use, actions or services or something else. Okay, yeah, I agree with this reasoning. Let's keep it like this, and I'm just gonna add all this to our stage changes so we won't occasionally or eventually lose it. And I just want to make sure that it will write down all the reasoning that it just did for 1 minute here, so we can refer to that in the future. For now, we can, while it's thinking, we can just see what it did, what has changed here. Yeah, okay, it does not include yet all the refactoring that it did. So okay, let's just directly look at the whole picture. So server action pattern and service layer pattern is described here. We have our new file described here, except for the admin part. You did not review the changes and update architecture. Review the stage changes and update architecture. Missing info in the architecture, especially file structure and description of them. Yeah, it just did not include this admin files, so that's also component UI. So I guess we'll just need that. Let's see. Here it added the service layer pattern, which describes how services must work. It described also about the real-time updates. Okay, now it looks good. Now it looks good. Let's just add it all. Let's test it. So we saw that the migration looks good. We can try and run it. Supabase database push linked. Yes. So let's see if we have our tables created. There is a cool database observability. Yeah, so we have this topics table created with the user ID relation to the different schema of the database, and also the embedding with the vector type, which I guess means that our vector plugin worked well. So what we can do now is clearly commit this. It's a fully done feature. Oh, I did not even test it actually. Crazy. Let's do that. Close all this. Yeah. Could not find a relationship between proposals. Yes. Crazy. I committed something that I did not test. Never do this. Don't commit without testing. Even if you are 100% sure you are doing it correctly. Okay. App does not work. Build it and fix it. Okay, so it works. It does not work only in the runtime, I guess, especially in the admin section. Okay, it works. No, stop. No, I don't want this. Let's go back. Go ahead and test admin, and the point, there is some error in the runtime. Build works. So since AI generates so many info that people cannot even read it, I don't think I'm ever gonna be debugging these chains of thoughts. What's that? The error is because proposals table is missing, but the code tries to count proposals for each topic. I've created a new migration. I did not ask you that. I did not ask you that. Just mock proposals count for now. And mention it in the architecture. Crazy. Meanwhile, we have like 30 minutes left around it. So let's go and do the inference for the embedding, or maybe it just needs to implement that for us as well. Reverting the migration, yes. Yeah. Does it work now? Yes, it does. Can we create a new one? Okay, title. What we're gonna do for episode 4. Let's see the network. Again, episode 4. Okay. So, it did something. Let's check our database if there is anything in there. Okay, yes, it is in there. So basically the insertion works to the database, but somehow the real-time update did not work here. And let me refresh if it will work from this. Server-side rendering part worked as well. So let's just try again. Episode 6. Great topic. No, so real-time part doesn't work. But the rest looks okay. Let's see why. But let's first review the changes and apply them if they're okay. So here we have this get topics. Could it be that we also have to mock? No, I don't think it's related to that. So let's focus on this one. Total count is currently mocked at 0 until proposal table is implemented. Okay, this is cool. So like this is I consider like this is a cool note for the future, because here we like explicitly specify that we did not finish our implementation yet, and in the future we want the proposals table. That's why it's currently mocked. Like this is what explains the current state of the code base anyway, like even though if it's talking about the future. So that's why I'm keeping it. And yes, I'm taking that solution, accepting it. Why real time updates doesn't work? Insert works for sure. When I refresh, I see the new entry, but real time doesn't work. Is it possible to spin up a new? No? Yes? Will they work together if I'm gonna just start a new task, or is it crazy? Real-time requires the table to be in the Supabase real-time publication. Checking it's missing the migration. Okay. Application real-time add table topics. Okay. Let's do that. So it worked, I guess. And let's just refresh and try again. Episode 888. Yay! So it automatically updated here. Amazing. First time doing that. I wonder how it works, like WebSocket or something. I guess something like that. Okay, so it works. We can create topics now in the admin section, see them in real time, see their changes, and what we don't have is the embedding, which is not good. Let's do it now. Let's see how the service works. So create topic is basically just using these data, and there is embedding. Or how is it called? Yes, there is an embedding, but we don't push anything in there. So let's ask our lovely Gravity to do that. Add support. I think we can do it in Open Router. I have some credits left here, so let me see if it's possible. Or maybe let's just use OpenAI. Why not? I have some credits there as well. Okay, add support for embeddings, or basically like during, just show it the place here directly where it's gonna work. This create topic. So when creating a topic, generate an embedding for it from its title. Use OpenAI API for that, and I guess that's it. Let's see. Meanwhile, I'll just delete all this ugly ass topics. So as usual, the course of our episode changes on the fly, and I thought the embedding part is gonna be handled automatically by Supabase, but it's not, which is also cool. I have never done this manually. Interesting to see. Let's check the plan. So generate topic embeddings. We need to generate vector embedding. This change requires an OpenAI key. We will do that. Environment variable to be set. Please ensure key is available .env.local. Okay, I will do that. And propose changes. Install OpenAI package. Create a new service to handle OpenAI interactions. Implement generate embedding. And modify topics. Yes. Please, let's go. This looks really cool. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and create OpenAI token for that project while it's thinking. Okay, so it finished the implementation quite fast. Let's just review the code right away. So what we have here is this example that I already added. We have new packages installed. And what is this? Yeah. Okay, everything looks good here, and this is, I think, pretty straightforward. Later we can abstract all these API keys, all the env variables into the configs, and yeah, so it's just pretty straightforward. Let's see if it works. Just an array of numbers, cool, which is what we're expecting here, be passed. And let's see if it works. Okay, so now we're gonna create new topic and generate embedding for it. Okay, it worked, and embedding has some kind of vector. So apparently OpenAI did respond, and we have it here. Congratulations, and congratulations to me as well. It was my first embedding ever. And now let's create a couple of more. Like something should be similar and something should be different, so we can test like if embeddings work. Everyone tested that already many times, of course, but I did not. So let's put it like that. So we first topic was about the new technology for episode 4, and the second topic is gonna be about I don't know, music, background music for episode 4. And now, in order to test the vector search, I don't know if we're gonna handle it in 15 minutes. If not, we're gonna just continue on that next time. But let's try, because I don't see how else could we test that if not with the search. Or maybe actually they have some kind of search here. Maybe not. Okay, let's first make sure that we save the changes for the embeddings, and I'm gonna push them right away, and let's ask it to implement pre-insert search vector search for topics, meaning when admin creates a new topic and types title, you must perform a vector search in the database and find a similar topics and show them as a suggestion to admin. Admin can yeah, let's just do this. I guess it's enough for the beginning, and then once we have like more of the UI, we can do stuff like, you know, if it sees the topic, then you can just click on the topic and go to the topic page directly instead of creating a new one. But now I really want to test the search part. If we're gonna handle it, it's gonna be amazing. So I guess that for this kind of search, we are gonna have to call an embedding model for every input we are typing, or maybe like to, I guess we have to debounce it as well somehow in order to save money on the API calls. And once we have the embedding ready for the user input, then we can just compare that with the embeddings in the database. This is my guess how it should work. Let's see what the agent will propose for us. I'm gonna definitely change the title of the videos of the recording for the today's stream, because it must include creating own embeddings. That's 100%. Like, this sounds like an achievement to me. I'm gonna be telling that to my grandchildren later, once I have them. Okay, so enable admin to see similar existing topics when creating a new topic. This helps prevent duplicates and keeps the topic list organized. The system will perform a vector search using OpenAI embedding and Supabase vector extension. Yeah, I don't know if it knows about this vector search, the new stuff, but okay, let's see. A new database migration is required to create match topics RBAC function. Yeah, okay, no problem. Let's see what you got here, and then you make a search similar function, and it will call the RPC, generate embedding, call the RPC. Okay, that's what I thought. And okay, sounds good. Let's go. Proceed. You have 10 minutes. Come on. But you see, we are increasing the pace drastically lately. So I'm afraid if we are not gonna be too fast. Okay. So what it is, we create a function, match topics, which gets the query embedding, the threshold, and something else. Yeah, it's just like a limit of how many results we want to see, and then it performs a query. It selects the ID and title and compares the similarity. Where the similarity is basically over the threshold and just limits it. Interesting. It's actually pretty simple. I thought there is like a rocket science magic under the hood. What we have here, we have the RPC call with the magic numbers, which we need to move to configuration later as well, and generate embedding function is basically reused the same. Yes, please call the npx database push. Can I? Okay, it worked. And then there is this action called find similar topics, and there is this which returns. Okay. And we have this UI to show the similarities. Cool. I'm afraid that if you're gonna be too fast, that's what she said. Yes, good catch, good catch. Okay, so I'm gonna accept all this. It looks meaningful and working. Let's test it. So when we create a new topic, we write like music, and it searches for similar topics, and we see nothing. Why? Let's see the network again. Okay, music. No response, nothing. Is it a post request? And how it's supposed to work? Um, um, okay. When I type something, it definitely calls a post. Admin. With the title I'm typing, but this request doesn't turn anything and nothing happens on the screen. Use action state. So I guess this is something new for me. Like I haven't been like working. I haven't been diving deeper into the React for a long time, and there are a couple of stuff that I just happened to catch from somewhere. I don't know, like X or just talks with friends. But this is a definitely new thing for me. I'm gonna have to research that later. Action state is, I don't understand how it works, so probably that's why I'm struggling here with debugging. But here we are learning new stuff. So it added detailed console logs to server action. Okay, let's try again. Try yourself. Nothing in the console. Or maybe there is. How did we run it? You remember? Let's see if... okay, I guess we just have it lost, I guess, somewhere. Again, background task where we cannot even access the output of. Yeah, they definitely need to fix that. Why not just having here like a, I don't know, common state of all the background tasks? Okay, so we have something here. Looks like it finished. Yes, I fixed actions which I accidentally broke in the previous step. Okay, apologies, not accepted. And ensure the login is in place. Okay, starting search for music and debug info. Can you try it yourself? I wonder how expensive it is. Like, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to call like external APIs. I mean, we could try to run. Embedding models, as far as I know, are very easy to run. So I mean, they're not consuming much of a compute, so probably we can just run something local to not rely on any third party and also to not pay bunch money to them. But it depends, of course, on the cost. If it's like we can have, I don't know, million searches for $1, then probably it's okay. No, of course. You will not see that. Bro. Embedding generation works 100%. It already worked during creation of topics. Focus on the issue. Yeah, I'm gonna reject that, of course. Yeah, so it was again like my comment was basically pending and waiting for me to cancel the request or accept. So writing additional context during inference is definitely a bullshit, at least what I see here. I don't know if it's possible like with other systems, but I know like OpenAI recently did that, but I'm wondering how it works. So there is basically no way. Can we do that again? No. Yeah, so like, see, I I did give a comment to it, and it just stuck. Would be cool to finish on that part working. So please. It's like, you know, developers are always in control of everything. I mean, they have most of the control than anyone in the world. But I find myself begging it to work all the time, as I'm not in control at all. I've lowered the simulation threshold to 0, effectively disabling filter. Let's see if that works. Oh, yes. So it was an issue with similarity. Look at this. Amazing. We even have like 41% match with the music and 19% match. I guess just about the having like it's just about how many of them there are. Probably embedding will be a cool, like the vector search will be a cool feature for admin because you can like control the abuse of it. But to make it available publicly, I still need to figure out many things before doing that, to be honest, because you need to make sure you provide uninterrupted service, and at the same time do not get bankrupt because of the API tokens. But yeah, I guess we're gonna do that in our next session. Oh, I liked it so much. Let's see. Let's just write tech. Oh my god, it's really cool. So yeah, so for the tech we have 35% match here. Cool. I guess we still need to figure out what's the similarity and stuff here. I'm not familiar with that at all, so probably we're gonna explore together somewhere in the future where we're gonna be working more tightly with that, or like tuning the result of this. But this is great. This is what I wanted to do today. Finally we are getting to some cool technologies. This is the reason why I started all that. Yeah, looks amazing. I cannot just, you know, episode 3, is it similar? No. Episode 5, I mean, I can do it forever, just trying different letters, you know, and seeing how many of them match. A, B, C, D, E, F. This is cool. Okay, so I guess we have to wrap up. So what we've done today is, yeah, let me just check out. Create topic, done. Create proposal, not done yet, for the next time. Search feature for proposals during creation. Okay, yeah, we went further. We finished the same, but for topics basically. Yeah, I'm super excited to see the next steps that are awaiting us. And let me just read the final comments before we wrap up. The cadastral embedding was free for a long time, but unfortunately that time has ended. Okay, so you mean the API. Probably we're gonna try to run something locally. It depends on when we are gonna deploy stuff. Maybe this will be also an interesting topic for the future, that we are gonna do some MLOps. Sounds cool. We'll try to, I don't know, deploy like a model, maybe this shitty model, small embedding model. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to finish, to be honest. I'm so happy now that we have this part. So let's just say goodbyes. See you in the next episodes. We're gonna be creating proposals and making a search feature for proposals and voting. This is not gonna be much of a new technology, I guess, by then, but maybe we will be able to get to the VOPs part because of that. I guess we'll see. And if so, if we will be able to do that, then we will have this deployed already, and we can actually start using that all together. This will be also a cool. Okay, guys. Thanks again for watching. See you on Friday. And have a nice evening. Bye bye.